Raise your hand if you've ever lost weight and then gained it all back. Guilty. After losing 50 pounds and being able to maintain that weight loss now for at least 5 years and to be able to stay lean year round, I attribute it to a total change in lifestyle and a total shift in my identity and how I saw myself. And I truly contribute that shift in identity and that lifestyle change to being able to lose the weight and keep it off long term. I did all the crazy diets. I did all the workouts. I lost weight and gained it back time and time again. And it wasn't until I got clear on the subconscious beliefs that were keeping me stuck and I started implementing new rules, new habits, and new tools into the lifestyle of the person that I wanted to become. And I started showing up as her. That was when I was able to lose the weight and keep it off for good. So today I'm going to teach you guys the exact rules that I still use and still are true to my lifestyle now that I've created. What's up, guys? My name is Elise, and after my own 50-pound weight loss journey, I became a health and fitness coach, and now I'm here on a mission to help inspire you to lose weight, become the version you've always dreamed of, and wake up excited for your day, for your life. So if that kind of content aligns with you, it would mean the absolute world if you would hit that subscribe button. I am a new creator, and I'm posting videos every Wednesday and Friday to help support you on your fitness journey with your fitness goals. So in today's video, I'm really excited because a lot of these rules that I'm about to go over with you guys are kind of just like solidifiers for the identity shift that I worked through and the lifestyle changes that I created. I had to put these rules in place in order to keep myself in check and keep myself accountable. Otherwise, I never would have kept the weight off. And so I kind of didn't even realize that I created these rules or that I had rules for myself. But reflecting and as I've evolved throughout my journey, I've kind of realized like, oh, I do this now, or I do this different. The way these rules were created and birthed was out of my own misery and my own failure, okay? These rules I had to adopt and add into my lifestyle because I would lose weight and then fall off track. So after losing weight and falling off track so many times, I mean, you evolve, you grow as long as you're reflecting and you're being honest with yourself. And so these are all things that I had to start implementing in order to stop falling off track. And so that it wasn't like so black and white, and so that I wasn't either on or off. These rules have helped me stay steady and consistent with the lifestyle shift that I've created. So if I can help you have like a solid blueprint and like rule book, maybe I'll make it a little bit easier for you. It'll be a little bit more intentional. The first rule to implement to elevate your life, your fitness, your nutrition is to not keep junk food in the house. I used to be a chronic stress eater. If it was in the house, I was going to eat it. There was never just like a few cookies, okay? It was the whole box of cookies. And unfortunately, our food system, it's a little scary, okay? The way our food is produced is to create an addiction towards it so that you keep eating more and so that you keep buying more. Like, no wonder I can't just have a few cookies. And so instead of like blaming myself and saying, I'm broken, why can't you stop? Elise, what's wrong with you? I needed to just take it out of my environment altogether, okay? If I can't help myself around an addictive food source, I don't get that addictive food source. If it's in my house, I'm gonna eat it. So I don't buy the stuff at the food store. I usually will stick to the outer parameter of the grocery store. I'll go into the inner aisles for certain things here and there, but I try and stick to the parameters and I don't bring junk food into my house because I know that I will end up eating it. I know once I get in that situation and once it's there, it's calling my name, the Oreos in my pantry, Elise, just one bite. No, I'm gonna eat the whole box. Okay, and I just, that's one thing I had to be honest with myself about. If it's in my house, I'm gonna eat it, so I can't have it in my house. Now, that's not to say that I am restrictive or I don't enjoy things. No. I mean, every now and then I will go get like a snack size version of a pack of Oreos and I'll have that, and I'll have that as part of my plan. 1 to 2 times a week, I have a cheat meal. So I'm not restricting myself, and I don't want you to restrict yourself either. I just want you to be honest and clear. Like, if it's in your house, are you gonna eat it? Do you have enough willpower, self-control? The way these foods are designed, the way these foods are created is to make you want more and to make you not feel full. So we can eat them in excess. It's like a bottomless pit, okay? And so I just had to be honest with myself. I don't have that willpower. I do have the willpower though ahead of time when I am clear and where I'm not tempted to say, you know what? Nope. So the willpower for me starts at the grocery store. It starts by making the choices as my higher self in the store that I know is going to benefit me later on. Second rule kind of coincides with that, and that is that I don't eat while watching TV. I don't eat while scrolling. I don't merge my meal and mindless entertainment. And that is because to go along with just like, if it's in my house, I'm gonna eat it. If I am mindless and there's something on and I am glazed over, I'm gonna eat it all. And so this is a way for me to be able to have a harsh stop and boundary with myself in an attempt to take care of myself. I know if I sit there, I'm going to eat way more. I'm not going to mindfully eat versus sitting down, having my meal, chewing my food all the way, letting my body digest and stopping when I'm full. That is mindfully eating versus mindlessly eating. So I don't eat even to this day. I don't eat in front of the TV. I don't eat in bed. No, the couch and the couch and my bed are not for food. They're for resting. This next rule has to do with the gym and your workouts, and that rule is never miss twice. This rule was created because if I miss the gym 3 days in a row, I'm just being honest, that 3 days off not going to the gym will become 3 weeks, and then 3 weeks becomes 3 months for me. And my threshold for missing the gym is very, very small. I don't know why. Maybe I should like reflect and like do some inner work on this. But for me, if I miss 3 days, I'm off track. And part of that probably has to do with just like the black and white mentality and the all or nothing. But my threshold for missing the gym and falling off track is very, very small. So the rule never miss twice. What that means is that if I miss the gym today, I absolutely cannot miss tomorrow. And so if that's the case, I'm able to really have that conversation with myself. The second a thought comes into my head of like, I don't want to go to the gym today, I don't feel like it, I'm able to ask myself, okay, if I don't go today, like they're non-negotiable, you've got to go tomorrow. So then I'm able to further dissect, okay, right now, why am I having that thought of like, oh, I want to skip the gym? Is it because I really just don't feel like it? Or is it because my body really truly needs that rest and that recovery? Sometimes more isn't always more, and so it's okay to skip the gym. But that rule never miss twice. One makes me really reflect and get clear on why am I wanting to miss the gym in the first place? And so I can have that conversation with myself and have that debate with myself. And it's either one or the other. It's either it's not in my best benefit to go today, or two, I just don't feel like it. And then that's when I need to go. And so that is when I'm able to go. So that never miss twice rule spurs that conversation in my head with myself. It motivates me to get to the gym if I really can. And then also if I miss the gym one day, I get right back up, I get going, and I go the next day because I know I'm not missing that second time. And I know if I hit 3 days in a row without going to the gym, it's done for. So that is a rule that I had to get really clear on myself with. And even now, this happened to me a few months ago. I just completely fell off track. And it really was one of those things where, Next rule I have kind of developed from that conversation with myself as far as when I don't feel like going to the gym. And on the days I don't feel like going to the gym and I talk myself into it, I use the 20-minute rule. Motivation comes from action. So some days, even when you just don't feel like it, Just the act of showing up and going motivates you to do more. So that 20-minute rule is I will set a timer for the gym. And this is on like the days where I don't feel like it and I know I need to go. So 20 minutes at the gym, and that is just a drop in the bucket. It's just a vote for you showing up, because some days that's just the hardest part. Some days just showing up to the gym is the win and is a vote for you showing up as your higher self and you doing something that the old you wouldn't have done. The old you would have stayed at home eating the bag of chips on the couch. This version of you, the version of you that you're becoming and that has lost weight and that has kept the weight off and that has a healthy, fit, active lifestyle, she's gonna show up for at least 20 minutes. She's going to the gym. She's walking through the doors, even if it's just a walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes. So we get that vote for who we're becoming. We're growing our discipline just by showing up, even if it is only for 20 minutes. But the way motivation works, most of the time, once I get there and I start moving my body a little bit, I'm motivated to do more. And even if I'm not, I showed up, that was the win for the day. So that rule is crucial. And it also kind of goes into the next rule that I have. As far as your identity shift and who you're becoming, you've got to see yourself as somebody who lives a fit, active, healthy lifestyle. And so you need to do something every single day that is in alignment with that. And so I was just talking with a new client and we talked about, the black and white sort of all or nothing mentality and how, one bad lunch, stopping through the drive-through, getting some fast food real quick, how that can kind of like deter your whole day. And the whole day is a washing out the window. Versus, let's say you did have that lunch, we can recognize, all right, maybe that lunch wasn't the best choice, wasn't in alignment with my goals, but the whole day is not a wash. I am someone who lives a healthy, fit lifestyle. And so maybe I go for a walk later in the evening. I go for a walk for sunset just to breathe, get outside, move my body a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. We just have to show up consistently in alignment. You're gonna have mistakes. You're gonna have like a bad off meal. You're gonna have a day where you miss, but now we never miss twice. We're gonna be there the next day. So we're really solidifying this identity shift of somebody who lives an active, healthy, fit lifestyle. So every single day, I don't care if you hit snooze a billion times when you first woke up, you woke up at noon, and then you ate leftover pizza. Okay, you can still make the choice to wake up in the middle of the day and say, you know what, that wasn't aligned, but I'm gonna shift in this moment and I'm gonna do something for myself and prove to myself that I am this new version of myself, that I am living an active, fit, healthy lifestyle. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to show up consistently and do something for yourself every single day that is proving the results that you want. Comment below the one rule that you felt like was the most impactful to you that you're going to implement. Again, these were just things that after falling off track and losing weight and having to pick myself back up again so many times, these were just kind of born out of like my past failures and mistakes. And these are rules that even to this day, I still follow. You use them in your own life and that helps you on your health and fitness journey. Again, if this video was helpful and you enjoy content like this, it would mean the world if you would hit that subscribe button and hit that like button and comment down below. It really does help my channel, especially as a new creator. I want to be able to keep creating as much good, positive content that's going to help support you as I can. So that vote of confidence from you as well definitely makes a world of a difference. I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys all have a good week. Get after it.